My father and I started Illumination Fireworks when I was a sophomore at the University of North Texas, and the company started obviously very small and continued to grow, and as it did, I took a larger and larger role, and it eventually became full-time until I graduated and continued full-time. You know, my passion has been with fireworks since my father used to take us out with kids. We used to really enjoy that, shooting backyard fireworks, and that passion obviously has turned into a career for me. There's nothing like being able to entertain tens of thousands of people with fireworks, putting on some of the largest shows in Texas, and as well as other special effects for rock concerts, large productions, again, entertaining thousands and thousands of people.
Having a family business can be very rough on the interactions of the family members. I grew up with my family having about 20 dress shops. Every small business family business I've seen has its issues, its conflicts. There were issues on everything.
Meanwhile, they weren't getting anything actually done. You know, the issues were still there. They weren't fixing things. They weren't growing the business. So the company was suffering because they were still fighting and bickering and not able to resolve their disputes. You definitely hold your loved ones and your family to a higher standard whenever you're working in a business as opposed to just a regular employee. I would say the real issue started, David did feel he was entitled to more money, but also what added on to that and compounded was that he felt that Steve, our father, wasn't entitled to the amount he was making. He didn't know how to make our dad, accountable for the tasks he was assigned because he did have another company he was running. So we went to Doug and Box Family Advisors with this issue, and Doug really sat everyone down and kind of helped talk through the issues. At that point, David was talking about suing my dad and kicking him out of the company, and Doug basically said, no, you're not going to sue your family. That's not going to resolve anything. That's not going to help you guys.
So focused on each other that it was kind of like no one was minding the store.
He actually helped us figure out better and more innovative ways to pay the executives in the company, as opposed to just a percentage split of profit. You could do it based on percentage of sales versus hours worked. We were able to come up with a spreadsheet that we could plug some numbers in and do estimates on, figure out what people are going to get paid based on how the company does and how much work each party puts in.
Based on Doug's background, with his own experience and personal experience with having a family business and issues he's seen in the past, I think one of the reasons he wants to help businesses is to overcome some of the obstacles that he's had personal experience with, and I think that speaks volumes, and certainly enabled us to trust him because he had experience with it firsthand and knew exactly what we were going through to be able to assist us.
I think Illumination has been much more successful because now David can focus. We resolved our compensation issues, and David can focus even more, and the whole family can focus more on growing the business, improving the business, on the things that are important instead of wasting energy on infighting among the family.